you being silenced and expressing yourself at your school? Limiting one's freedom of expression is a common predicament which impacts both the student and teacher in public schools. Take the Tinker vs. Des Moines case, for example, where students were sent home forced to miss school due to them showing public support against the Vietnam War. Thankfully, the suing process wasn't long, but it did highlight how there can be some limitations in freedom of expression in the event that it interferes with daily school operations.
I'm wearing a peace sign to protest against the Vietnam War.
You can't wear that. Get out!
Wait, I'll be damned now that their boy has a right to freedom of expression.
Yay!
The process isn't always a simple one like Tinker's case, as seen with SJW versus Lee's Summit RS7 School District, where two brothers created a website which contained offensive, racist, and degrading comments about students, most notably females.
Jorgita is such a...
No, bro. Jorge is a... not a...
Their students are idiots. While the website resides in a domain not associated with the school, it was created with a school computer. They were to be suspended for 180 days, but they sued, claiming their First Amendment rights were being violated. The Eighth Circuit found that under the standards set forth in Tinker vs. Des Moines, the Wilson brothers were in fact disrupting daily school operations, and that the district should not have been enjoined from suspending the twins. I have never heard such foul language in my 5,439 years on this earth. I hereby suspend you for 180 days.
You school, we are suing you for violating our First Amendment rights.
Hold your horses, school. You can suspend them, boys will be boys, but you can make them clean out the horses' stalls for their horse brand.
Taking a look at the Pickering versus Board of Education of Township High School District, the case recognized the teacher's position in the district qualifies them as speaking with great authority over issues of school operations.
Lights, please. Dear Lockport Herald News, my heart is aching from being trampled by the Board of Education again. They have denied my proposal to increase school taxes. They give all the funding to athletics and not academics. My students, I am so sorry.
Why do you think you have the right to be talking about our internal affairs? We hereby terminate you. You have been terminated.
Woe is me. This is not right. I'm the one who sees where these fundings go to, not you. I'm the one witnessing my students struggling.
That there was a sob story, but not sob enough for me. We hereby dismiss you.
Lights, please. Wow, just wow. Currently, schools do allow the level of expression recognized through Tinker vs. Des Moines case. Freedom of expression is tolerated so long as it does not interfere with the school's educational mission. While that may vary from school to school, there is an overall connection that teachers cannot fully do what they want, especially when state and district guidelines are always at play. With that factor, controversy starts being seen in the sense of what a teacher can do. The truth is that teachers can enjoy range in their decisions if they are based on sound educational and pedagogical principles and help the students learn. Otherwise, the choices the teachers are aiming for would be hard to be approved.
With the Tinker versus Des Moines case, it has set a precedent for other schools in the decision that the First Amendment can be limited to the way schools' daily operations are impacted. Other schools now follow that same choice.
With SJW versus Lee Summit, that decision in the previous case was extended to activities beyond school-grounded ones. Even if students do activities outside of school grounds and match impact school routines, there can be consequences.
And with Pickering versus Board of Education of Township High School District, we got the sense that teachers do not have that much of a voice in internal school issues, but that they should. The teacher has an important role to play within school and the student, so to silence them is a disservice to both parties.
The three of these cases all seem to have one common topic: censorship. Teachers should expect to be challenged in their profession either by parents, administration, and students. The list goes on. However, that means you should have reasons in mind for what you are doing. Ingrain every lesson with purpose, so when something is challenged, there are pedagogical principles that support your claim. While we as teachers will have some form of freedom, it might not always be absolute. There might be things we cannot control, but we can control how we treat our students. We need to ensure that we do not censor necessary experiences that will prepare them for their social obligations in life.
When discussing the First Amendment and censorship, there are more factors at play than simply not being able to express oneself freely. Most of the times, expression is limited to ensure that students behave in a certain way collectively. And just because something happens outside of school grounds, the student is not exempt from consequences.
If something impacts the school through different modes and routine day is disrupted, the students can receive consequences. The final case discussed an important element of freedom of speech in public schools, the teachers.
Teachers should utilize their voice with authority in school issues. They are, after all, essential to the school. Therefore, censoring will occur either way, through state law and policy and graduating requirements, but it is important to realize that important things are worth fighting and speaking up for.
That's all, folks.